What's going on, everyone? This is Ivan and welcome back to the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. Today is a really special day because we're picking up two things. One, we are at the newly renovated Fluidfreeride shop in Brooklyn, and then we're picking up our Nami Klima Max. From there, we're gonna go to Queens to pick up something else at Queens Center Mall. So if you're curious to see what's going on, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. That was the new updates at the Fluidfree shop. For those of you that don't know, New York City implemented some fire safety codes that they needed to be in compliance by in order for them to not get shut down or fined. So it's good to know that my homies at Fluidfreeride are fire safety compliant and they are not going anywhere. If you see me just kind of braking hard randomly, that's because Ed also changed a couple of my brake pads, so I took the opportunity to get that whole back rim replaced that you guys are seeing right here. I had that back rim replaced, I had the back tire replaced, and then while they were at it, I had them tighten up the stem a little bit because I was getting a little bit of stem wobble. And then also I got him to change out the brakes and do a tune-up while we were at it. So I figured while the opportunity was there and while it was at the Fluidfreeride shop, it was better that we got all of that taken care of. Like I was saying before, the fire safety inspectors and the fire safety marshals visited all of the PEV shops here in New York City to make sure that they're within compliance of the new fire safety codes. And that was a huge thing and a huge expense that Fluidfreeride had to do because they had to basically renovate the entire section of the inside of the shop in order to be able to put a fireproofing that can withstand, I believe, a fire for up to an hour. Interestingly enough, it took them a couple of weeks to do that, so they were closed for a while, but I'm happy that they're back and up and running now. So they shouldn't have any more problems going forward with dealing with New York City fire safety codes. The only thing that we need now is their inventory to catch up to UL certification. Unfortunately, that's going to take some time and some inventory changes to be able to do that. And I'm a little disappointed that Nami still hasn't been able to get their UL certification straightened out because you kind of need that nowadays here in New York City. So I'm not sure what's taking so long, but that's what we're waiting for. I'm so happy to have my scooter back. I love my Zooz, but I also love my Nami. It's such a different riding experience, and it's nice to be able to have that like instant crazy amounts of torque and acceleration at your fingertips. So I also don't have much range anxiety when I'm on this thing because the range is actually really good for a scooter with a smaller battery. But yeah, I love this thing. It feels good. I'm so happy to have it back. Ah! Cybertruck. But like I was saying earlier, we are now heading to Queens Center Mall. And I know a lot of y'all have been asking me, Ivan, what do you do with your scooter when you go into places? Oh my goodness, what is going on here? This is crazy. Yeah, absolute madness. My man, this is going the wrong way here. But like I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by the shenanigans of riding through this area, I get a lot of questions on what I do with the scooter when I go into public places like malls and stuff like that. Do I chain it up outside? Do I bring it in? And depending on the place, I'm probably gonna bring it in. I'm gonna try to leave it with someone outside if I have people riding with me, but I will never leave any of my stuff unattended, out of sight for any extended period of time. I believe they said like things get stolen in under a minute here in New York, so I'm not taking that chance. So today we're going to be bringing the scooter into Queens Center Mall. We're going to leave the cameras on, and then we're going to make our way to the Apple store, because after 2 years of saving, the revenue, the ad revenue, and the affiliate purchases, and after a couple of setbacks when it comes to repairs and broken cameras and equipment upgrades and stuff like that, we've finally hit the point where we can get a new laptop. So I'm excited, really excited to finally be able to edit like a normal person. Hopefully the workflow becomes easier with the new laptop and the new... I'm just running over random stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm getting so distracted by the random things that I'm running over. But yeah, the... Oh, Optimum Prime. I don't know if y'all seen that meme, but I just got distracted by Optimum Prime over there. But yeah, after years of finally saving, I am getting my new laptop today, so I'm picking it up from the Apple store. I know. People are like, Ivan, you could have gotten something so much better with a Windows computer for less money. Yeah, I'm a gaming. I've built gaming computers. I'm a gaming guy. I've also had Androids for a long time, but now, actually, funny story. My wife didn't like the green bubbles, and sometimes she didn't like that I would not receive her texts when we were dating. So I made the switch from a Galaxy S5 to an iPhone 6 something, and ever since then I've been in the Apple ecosystem. So that's how you know it was true love, y'all. She converted a hardcore Android user and Microsoft guy into an Apple guy, and I used to root my phones, I used to load emulators and all that fun stuff. I'm such an old school droid. I go back to the Motorola Droid. That's how long I've been a Droid user, so an Android user. But yeah, love changed everything, and now I'm in the Apple ecosystem. Everything that we have in the house is Apple. my things at work are Apple. The things that I edit on are unfortunately Apple, which, you know, being a Android / Windows guy, it doesn't make me feel good that I'm spending that much money, and that's why it took me so long to save up for it. But I hope that this will make the workflow easier for me, that now that I don't have to ice my computer and have 2 fans aiming at it. It's also going to be nice that I'll be able to edit while I'm traveling, or while I'm on the go, or while I'm at work, so I can use my lunch time to edit and process video. So yeah, really excited for that. Really excited to have this new computer. This is not the most scenic route that this thing took me through, but in a little bit I am going to have to make a left onto 69th Street. I don't know where we are. I haven't been on here in a very long time, but all I know is that 64th Street, and in a couple of blocks we are going to be making this left. It's terrifying to be behind a truck like this. We're going to go around the truck because the truck is scary. I don't like being behind a truck like that. Oh, we're in Metropolitan Ave. If you guys watched my previous video on the full commute experience that we did to East New York to visit my buddies at Arcane Moto, this is the Metropolitan Avenue that I was riding through at that time as well. This is just a little bit earlier on that avenue, and this is the same avenue that I was telling you guys I used to do like those little time trials on Strava on my fixed gear bike. Quick update, I just finished a like 80-hour week at work, so I'm a little cooked, but I have a trip with my wife coming up and I'm pretty excited for that. We're not going anywhere crazy. It'll be nice to get away for a while. Getting out of New York, disconnecting from work a little bit is always a welcome change of pace. Even though, yes, I'll be connected via email, and yes, I'll be working on my laptop, which is one of the reasons also why I need a Mac. I use it for work. But yeah, it'll be nice to at least be away and be with the wife, and also be with family, because it's my cousin's wedding on my mom's side of the family. So really excited to see everybody. You know, I've always said one of my biggest regrets is missing so many things that my family has done, because I've always been working. So I'm glad that I have at least some kind of seniority to be able to say, hey, I want to take some time off. I want to go to this wedding and just enjoy it. So no worries, guys. I will have videos lined up for when we're away, and hopefully I'll have some content for you guys from the trip. I know that the whole change of format with adding a little bit more vlogging is not quite as the content is not doing as well as my usual just riding and ride vlogs, but I do want to make sure that I'm adding to that, and I appreciate those of you that have welcomed the change of pace when it comes to the content, because it's been a lot of fun. It's been very difficult because I'm again, like, I'm not good with talking in front of the camera. I'll talk with y'all here on the ride vlogging, but other than that, I'm not a big fan of being in front of the camera. And for those of you that are longtime supporters of the channel, I hope you come to grow to like the new style of content. I mean, we're still gonna have the full commute experiences. We're still gonna have the ride vlogging, but it's also nice to have that change of pace to add to kind of like the variance of content that's on the channel. And apologies if I haven't done any overviews or first impressions videos lately. Again, just the amount of work that I've had has just been pretty insane. So yeah, I'm just doing what I can, and I hope y'all are enjoying the process with me here, because I never thought that I would be enjoying making content like this on YouTube. So I appreciate y'all. So as this commute comes to an end, I want to thank y'all for joining me on this ride. It's always appreciated. And for those of you that have made it this far, thank you. Thank you. Your time and attention mean everything to me, and I really appreciate all of you that spend your days with me. So thank you again. If you like this style of content, please consider giving the video a thumbs up, because it tells me, the content creator, that you like the video, and it tells the algorithm that it should be shared with more people. Leave a comment down below if you want to chime in, or if you have any questions, or if you just want to say hi. Oh look, another Klima. Get out. I've never seen one in the wild. Well, got distracted, y'all. Sorry about that. Because this is where we're heading to, Queens Center Mall. Yeah, but again, if you like this style of content and you want to support the channel, there is going to be an icon here on the bottom right with my logo on it. Click on it and it'll automatically subscribe you to the channel. But be sure to turn on that bell notification so that I can notify you anytime a video comes out. We're doing videos every Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, Eastern Standard Time. I hate daylight savings. I never know what to call it, but yeah, Eastern Time. And yeah, it comes out every Friday. So if you don't want to have to worry about when or how or why, just turn on the bell notification and it'll notify you. But this is going to be the little entrance that we go into here on the left. It's a Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden, because you know, New York City, Olive Garden. And we are gonna make our way into the mall. So again, for those of you guys that wanted to know, oh, where do you keep your scooter, blah blah blah, I bring it in with me, and here what I do is I'll turn this off, and then we're going in. Take my shades off so I don't look like a crazy person. And ow. So we are making our way to the top floor. This GameStop, fun story here, guys. This GameStop is the original GameStop that I purchased my PS1, PS2, PS3 PS4 over the years, so I grew up in this mall. So yeah, trying to figure out how we're gonna get this on there. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Now that we're on the second floor, we are now alone in the elevator with the heavy scooter. And now, turn this off and, oops, excuse me.
Now go.
And the Apple Store should be here. Oh no, did I overshoot it? I think I did. Yeah, I made a mistake. Apple Store is one flight down. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, yeah, so it's been a while since we've been here, so we're a little lost, but that's okay. Our appointment is in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go pick up the... Oops. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. I see the Apple Store now. And we'll usually park the scooter in the front, so we'll just leave it on the side over here. But that's it, y'all. We're at the Apple Store. Time to pick up the new computer.
Mission accomplished. We got the laptop in the bag, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.